Hello everyone, this is Anna from Anna K Cards. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to give you the tips, techniques, and products I use to make this most adorable shaker card. And I love making my own background, so that's what I'm going to start with, how I created my background. So what I did was I started with some Neenah White Solar cardstock, and I'm going to be showing you the different products I used from different companies to make this card. So I started off with a product from Lawn Fawn and one of their craft dies. And this is how I created the background. So I used this craft die with a heart with a rays coming out from it. And it creates this, once you die cut it out with your paper, it creates this panel with the rays as well. So behind here, you can put any other colored paper you want. You can put white, you can put colored paper, you can block off different sections and shade them in differently. There's so much you can do with this die plate. It is really super cool. I love that. So for mine, what I did was I just put a white cardstock behind it because I have a bunch of other colors going on this card. So then once I was done, I took this panel, it was all white, and I put it in my splatter box. And today I decided to use a different type of media. I use the Distress Spray Stains. I use two different colors. I use Broken China Distress Spray Stain, and this is a Distress Oxide Spray. I also mixed that with that, and I used the Mermaid Lagoon, and I just sprayed the panel that was in my splatter box, and this is what I got. I love this splatter, and this look, it's so cool. And then what I did was I then grabbed a background stamp from Simon Says Stamp, and it's just a background text stamp, and I used Simon Says Stamp white pigment ink, and then I just inked this background stamp up with a pigment ink, and I just turned this panel over, and I pressed into the white pigment ink, and you can see that it gave it some more texture in the background there. And then for even more texture, I put this panel back into the splatter box, and I used some distress paint. I used a fan brush, and I splattered on this tarnished brass distress paint onto the background to give it even more texture and some shine even. It's so nice. And then what I did was I took this panel, and behind the heart I used some Hero Art adhesive sheets, and I used this separate die that also is kind of like an addition to the die plate you can get, and it's this heart right here. And I die cut the acetate sheet from using this heart die, and I placed it behind this panel because I wanted to create that shaker card. And then on this back side, I used these adhesive strips from Waffle Flower. They're really thin ones. They peel apart. It's very easy to mold. And I just put it around here so I can create that shaker in the background using the sequins back here. And I'll show more on that in a little bit. So then to create the focal image, I used a die cut plate, from Simon Says Stamp. It's this one right here. It's like the little kissing booth. And it comes with all these other dies as well, other heart dies as well. And what you do is you die cut it out of whatever color cardstock you want. I just used white in this case because I wanted to color it in. But to get the stamped image on top, it comes with a stamp set right here, and you just stamp it on top of that die, and then I just used my Copic and Olo markers to color that in, as you can see here. This image comes from a different company, and that one is Sunny Studios, and this is the stamp set with the little cute adorable penguins. It's just so cute. Every single one of those images is so cute. So I used this one right here, and I die cut it out. I stamped it, die cut it out, colored it in with the Copic markers, and then I did use like pop-up adhesives just to both the kissing booth and the penguins to give it more dimension off of the card. And then, so what I did was I die cut from another Solar White cardstock, another one of these. And I used Distress Oxide, like a blue color. I think it was also Broken China, the same color as this Distress Spray. And I just shaded that in on top of the die cut. And I placed it directly behind this opening. So then I was able to put in the sequins. I'm not sure. This was a mixed sequence. And I felt like with the copper splatter and the blue, it just would match so perfectly for this card. So I placed those in here as well. And this is how my card came out. So this, once again, I like for this card has like some sentiments that were part of the stamped image, which is free kisses and hugs. So I said, you know, I'm going to use that as my sentiment on the outside of the card. So it makes it more general. So later when I want to give this card to someone for a specific reason, this could be like a Mother's Day card, a Valentine's card, anniversary card. You know, it's just versatile. I can make it unique when the time comes. And then I can also further use different images from the other images from here to make it cohesive. I can do the inside of the card. I can use the hearts. I can use more of the penguin stamped images and other sentiments like happy birthday, happy anniversary, whatever it is, happy Mother's Day, and put it on the inside of the card and make it cohesive, the inside and the outside. So those were some tips and techniques and products I used to create this card. And thanks for joining me today. Bye.